What's up, Sportsbook Review videos? I am Jordan Sharp, coming off of a nice prop betting win on Sunday Night Football, taking the underarm Martavis Bryant and the Steelers in what was an excellent matchup on Sunday Night Football. Monday Night Football here, the Houston Texans playing the Baltimore Ravens. Not exactly the most marquee matchup in the world, but there are some value here from Bovada Sportsbook. And before we get into that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe all of our video content here at Sportsbook Review. Leave me a comment in the comment page on YouTube. If you're coming at us on Twitter, make sure you at me at Tisharp. I'll answer any questions, concerns, or comments you have here for this Monday Night Football game to close out week number 12. Very, very important for us if you like our content here at Sportsbook Review to help us out with that. It would be a big help, and it doesn't take much here from your end. But from our end here, our job is to give you winning NFL picks, and I have a pair of winners here tonight to make it hopefully a 3-0 betting week on our football week 12 props. And we'll start it off with DeAndre Hopkins, over under 70.5 receiving yards here in this one. Obviously, he's going to have Tom Savage throwing him the football here. Not exactly the most ideal situation here. And, of course, the Baltimore Ravens have been very good against opposing wide receivers so far this season, allowing only about 120 per game. But if the game script goes the way that we think it is with the Ravens more than a touchdown favorites here in this one, the Texans are going to be throwing the football. And when that is the case, they usually pepper DeAndre Hopkins with targets. He had, before last week in a game they won, 3 games prior to that, Hopkins had 42 targets in 3 games. That is a lot of looks. And even though it is Savage throwing him the football, I think he's going to get the volume tonight to go over 70.5 receiving yards if, in fact, he's getting that 10, 12, 15 targets in a game that they could potentially playing from behind. Averaging a respectable 7.5 yards per target so far this season, 14 yards per catch at 70.5 receiving yards, even against this Ravens defense. I think the over is doable here for Hopkins, especially because the Ravens have been slipping a little bit in that department, allowing about 142 receiving yards per game to opposing wide receivers over their last 4 games. Take the over, 70.5 minus 125 from Bovada Sportsbook. Next up, another receiver I got my eye on is Mike Wallace, over under 39.5 receiving yards. Kind of on the flip side in this one, he's not been catching that much from Flacco here recently. With the return of Danny Woodhead, that just means that he moves even further down the pecking order in this passing game, in a game they could be playing from the lead. Maybe not having to pass that much. It could also hurt Wallace's props here tonight. He has 4 games this season with only 1 catch and under 10 yards receiving, and obviously he's done a lot of his work with Woodhead out with injury. Now with Woodhead back, expected to handle a full load tonight. I expect him to be a target monster for Joe Flacco in the flat. Of course, we still have Jeremy Maclin. They still have Benjamin Watson. There's a lot of guys here needing targets, and in a game where Flacco might not throw the ball more than 25 times, I don't think that means that Wallace could be the guy left out. 39.5 just seems a really just a bit high for him here this evening. As long as he's not catching any 25-yard bombs, I think the under is the play at minus 115 at 39.5 for Mr. Wallace. Best of luck to you on both of those. Of course, like I said, like, share, and subscribe to all of our video content here at Sportsbook Review. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.